Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be covering the progress bar component in VBCS. So, progress bar basically shows the amount of completion of a task or a process. Okay. So, say like a page is being loaded or a user clicks on the search button and waits for the result to display. So, in those conditions, like progress bar can be used. Also, say there is a form and form has different steps. We can use the progress bar component to show like what is the completion of the work. Okay, so that is about the progress bar, and progress bar is basically can be used to show an ongoing process. Okay, like that takes a noticeable time to finish. Okay, so we can use the progress bar for those requirements. And we have a progress bar and a progress circle. So progress bar is like a bar, and circle, instead of a bar you can use a circle. So quickly I'll tell you what I have done on my page. So it's two tables are there on my table on my application, and on page load I am basically calling the rest endpoint, and using the rest endpoint I am assigning the values to that ADP, and I have appended that ADP to this table. So let me execute this page. So once the page loads, like once the page is rendered, uh, we see some amount of time it takes to load the data. So you saw that the student details table and the branch table took some time. Okay, so as I was discussing that we can use a progress bar to basically show an ongoing process. Okay. So we'll be using a progress bar here. So we'll be using two components, a dialog and a progress bar. So what we'll do is we'll use the dialog so that the control of the users like from the page goes to the dialog. So the user will not be able to perform activities on the page, and the progress bar will give them the interpretation, okay, that some process is being done. So quickly let's go to the page, let's go to the code, and let's search dialog here. So we'll just quickly drag and drop a dialog component. We don't require the footer section, so we can remove that. And in dialog title we can give it as like loading or processing. Let's give it as loading only. So here it is. And let us drag and drop a progress bar here. So I was telling now we have progress circle and progress bar. In this video we'll be using progress bar. So you can use actually alternatively either a progress bar or the progress circle based on like what is your requirement or whatever you prefer. So now here you see the maximum value is 100, and you can give a value from 0 to 100. So basically if you give 5, you'll see that particular progress bar being divided into, like you'll see some values for 5, and the rest will be empty. Similarly you can make it 50, like that. Before that, so we have done that, like basically added the progress bar to the dialog. Now let us call the progress bar on a action chain. So for that, just call component, And once the process is done, let's close the dialog which contains the progress bar. Okay, now let us execute and see how it looks. So now you see the progress bar is here. And did we assign some value to the progress bar? I don't think no. So let's make it as 20 and execute. So you see it shows 20 and then the progress. And let us go here, the progress bar, and let's okay, where I think I have where I've written 20, I think, sorry, it took the text 20, it does not take the text 20. So basically come again to the progress bar, go to the data here, let's specify the value to be 20. Now you see the bar, how it looks. So it will basically cover the length like something like 20, and then the rest 80% of that bar will be empty. Like see here, you see that black thing. Similarly you can give it as 60. Okay, now other requirement is until the data is being loaded, we should show that it is processing. So for a continuous bar, you need to give -1, okay, and then execute it. So you'll see a progress bar like starting from 0 to 100 moving. Okay, let's see that. See, our bar is, the progress is being increased like from starting to end. Hope you would have found this video useful. If so, I'll request you to please like the video, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends.